while, and I finally got a camera, which is making me excited to actually vlog and film more like occupational therapy related content and just daily vlogs, which is what I personally like watching, just people's kind of like mundane activities and getting groceries and whatever. So I was rewatching my honeymoon vlog the other day and I felt really inspired to film again, especially like life events, because I like watching it back. But I figured I would try and do just some more daily things for anyone that's curious as well. So I'm just doing my morning routine right now. I just washed my face and I was watching my skincare. I have this on a tripod, but it is just not focusing on my face. So I'm just going to show you what I use. But I use this cleanser by Rocasa. We're me trying for a baby soon, so I'm just doing all the non-toxic, hormone-free stuff. But this one's really good. It smells really good, like a spa, and it's all in amber glass stuff. And then my friend works for Sunday Riley, so she sends me a bunch of stuff, which is nice. So I've been using their niacinamide, and then their glow oil is incredible. Every time I wear this, I feel like someone says like, wow, you look so radiant today. It's amazing. Their vitamin C and turmeric oil. And then lastly, I got their ceramide moisturizer. I've only used it once, so I can't really say for sure how I feel, but I feel like it's supposed to like smooth out your face a little bit. And if you've watched any of my videos, I got microneedling last year. So hopefully I can give a little update on that in a video as well, because I know someone commented that they wanted an update because I did 4 sessions and they want to know if it was worth it because it can be a little pricey. But yeah, just do my morning routine, end with a little Well People sunscreen, and I might show you what I do for breakfast, but otherwise I'm just going to do a day in the life of a school-based occupational therapist. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy. Just got to work, so I was supposed to be working in my office alone today, but now my coworker's gonna be there. So I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to film, but I will try again next Monday if I don't get enough like footage. But I'll show what I can of day in the life. Obviously there is HIPAA, so I cannot show children or treatment or anything, but I was just gonna show like myself or like things that I'm doing with the kids without showing like their identity at all. But now that my coworker's gonna be there, maybe not. So we'll see, but I'll take you along for as much as I can, and then what I just kind of do day in the life at work and then when I get off work. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have a hectic day today. Everyone's very dysregulated, so got hit and bit a little bit, but we are ending the getting towards the end of the day today. So yeah, it's kind of been my day. I put a few snippets of things that I am allowed to show, and then I can show you what I do after the workday is over. I just did my return to UPS and I'm at Whole Foods now to do a little kitchen restock, so I'll show you what I get after. Okay, I'm back from the store now, so just gonna do a little grocery haul. So I got some more pumpkin puree. I've been making these protein fiber pancakes, which are really good. Some more olive oil. They actually have a ton of sales, especially if you're a Prime member at Whole Foods. So a lot of good deals. Some tahini. I found this recipe for these dessert bars that you make with the cornflakes from Daisy Keach. So we're gonna try that. Some bananas, avocados, tangerines. These are from Ojai, which are kind of local to here, and they are really good. Raspberries and blueberries, some dino kale, some more chicken breast, which is just easy for my lunches sometimes if I'm lazy. Some carrots, apples, some more eggs, and celery. I'm gonna make a 1-pot chicken and rice with veggie thing tonight, so it calls for celery and carrots, so I got those. And then some more sourdough. The Whole Foods brand actually is super clean without enriched flours, so this one is really good and it's usually out of stock. And then some more broccolini, coconut milk, and sweet potato. Okay, so I'm washing all the fruit and veg now. So I put all the berries into just a big bowl with filtered water, and then I put some baking soda in there. And then I also really like this fruit and veggie wash from Ro Casa, but it is not cheap. So I reused the bottle and put distilled white vinegar and filtered water in there. And then I'll put baking soda on the apples. It looks kind of crazy, but my husband had a gut test done, like the microbiome test, and it came back with pesticides. So I'm like, okay, this is for real. I'm gonna take this a little bit more seriously. So I do buy organic. I know it's not cheap, but that's just what works for us and our family and what we're willing to spend our money on. But yeah, these are just like some good hacks, even if you don't buy organic, that you can still wash off like the waxes and whatever else. And then I find when I wash all my veggies and fruit right away when I get home from the grocery store, I'm more likely to like actually clean it before I eat it versus throwing it in the fridge or the fruit bowl and then saying like, oh, I'm gonna wash it before I eat it. Except for obviously some of the fruit bowl stuff, which looks crazy now with all the tangerines, but we go through like 4 of them a day. But things will go bad quicker. So that stuff I usually won't, or if it's stuff like this doesn't need to be washed. But these things that go in the fridge, I will do right away. And then I have these really cute berry bowls that we actually gifted for our wedding from Crate and Barrel, I believe, but they're huge. They can hold a lot of fruit, which is really nice. But yeah, so those are my little hacks and tips and tricks, I guess, for washing fruit and veggies. So I'm gonna put this all away once it's done soaking. I normally would then get out for a walk with my husband and my dog Olive. She's a mini dachshund. So we should go for a walk, especially if I'm not going to the gym. If I'm at the gym, I'll usually do an incline walk there after I lift. But we'll get Olive out for a walk. But they went for a 6-mile run. I know a mini dachshund that runs, but so they just got back from that. So he's showering now. So she doesn't need a walk today after her 6-mile run. So I think I'm gonna start prepping a slow simmer pot for dinner. And then I might make that new treat that I saw by Daisy Keach, the cornflake dark chocolate treat. So we'll see if I can prep that too. And then we usually just have dinner and have a lazy night on the couch. Got a shower as well. But yeah, we've been watching Shrinking, and he really wants to watch Succession. So I think that might be our next show. But if you have any other show recommendations, we're definitely always looking. We went to see Project Hail Mary recently too, which was phenomenal if you haven't seen it yet. So yeah, love a lazy night on the couch. So yeah, I'll probably still film a little bit more of the evening, but in case I don't, just wanted to make sure I covered what else was in my daily routine as an occupational therapist. This is Olive. Did you go for a run? You did? For dinner, I'm making a 1-pot turmeric chicken rice kind of simmer pot. So I have carrot, onion, celery, garlic, and dino kale going. They're sauteing right now. And then you add in turmeric and butter and let that kind of melt a little bit, and then add in the chicken and rice, and then it all just kind of simmers in here for a little bit. And so yeah, we're gonna do that for dinner. And then I might make that little dessert recipe that I found. That's not a normal day in the life Monday for me, but just feeling motivated and having fun with my new camera. So I might do that. But otherwise, we'll just have a lazy night on the couch together. Okay, it doesn't look as good as it smells, but this is all going to simmer now. Let the chicken and rice cook now that those are in there. So again, this isn't a normal Monday post-work for me thing. But while the simmer pot is going, I was gonna make this little dessert thing that I found online. So these are the ingredients here. So I guess I've never done it before, but I guess the tahini, butter, and this cereal and syrup. You put it into a simmer pot, and then you pack it all into a baking dish with melted coconut oil and dark chocolate chips on top, and then you put it in the freezer for an hour. So I'm gonna start those, and I'll show you the dinner and the dessert. But yeah, this is just a little bit of a different day for me, again, because I'm just excited to be filming with my new camera and my day. Okay, so this is the mixture with the cornflakes, tahini, maple syrup, salt, vanilla, and butter. And then I'm gonna pack it into here and then put the chocolate on top with coconut oil. I'm gonna put these in the freezer now, and the simmer pot should be about ready. But if I can recommend anything, it would be this recipe. We haven't tried it yet, but the smell is phenomenal. And then we will see how this turns out. This is how it's looking so far. Dinner is ready. I feel like it doesn't look very good on camera, but it smells really good, and I just tried a bite, and it is like so perfectly buttery and delicious. And then I'll check back in about the dessert as well. But I do highly recommend this recipe, which I can attach in the comments also. Okay, Randall, what's your review of the chicken and rice simmer pot? He went it's back delicious. For seconds, and it still actually has quite a bit left. So we're waiting 38 more minutes till we can eat the freezer dessert.
Fantastic.
And Ollie, hi!
There's something right here. It's delicious.
Okay, this is probably the best thing I have ever made. So I'll also put the recipe for this in the caption, but I highly recommend. I'm not a big treat dessert person. Randall is, but I want to eat more than one of these, which is crazy for me. So all in all, dinner and dessert, 10 out of 10. This is not usual for me. I'm a good cook and baker, but not this good. So
you're a great cook and baker.
Thank you.
Self-taught as well.
True, self-taught. I was raised on hot dogs and mac and cheese.
That's also good.
So yeah, we're gonna eat these and end the night with show, movie, something. I'm gonna take a shower, but that is the end of the day for my day in the life as no tea. So I'll be posting more, especially, like I said, now that I have this amazing camera. And I'm so excited to post more content. So thanks for watching.